The next segment is my most favorite segment, the experts POV, wherein now we shall hear Rakesh sir answer mostly tough questions. So this episode, my question is, I felt that the only time Aussies had trouble was when the ball was in Bumrah's hands. You already mentioned it, sir. And Rohit even made a comment that he only wished that Bumrah could bowl from both the ends the entire day, but both rules and his body won't accept that. So my question is, what is Bumrah doing so unique that keeps him cut out from the rest of the others?
Well, number one, what Bumrah is doing, I don't think we have seen any fast bowler do that. For the simple reason, look at his action. It is not his pace. It is not where he, hits the deck. No, it is his action that people are not able to read. Because he is capable of delivering the ball from a point which is not exactly over his shoulders, because he gives it a slight angle to it. Now from the same angle, he can bring the ball in or he can take it away. Now this he does with both right-handers and left-handers. Now that is the beauty of it. This is where people are struggling. And now you add his accuracy. He bowls to his field. He is not straying down the leg side needlessly. If he has taken a 6-3 or a 7-2 field, he bowls there. And it is not that people are trying to hit him out of the park and they get out. They are getting out either LBW or caught behind or caught in the slips. This is his major thing. That is because he is not trying to pitch on the middle and leg, because that is where you have a chance of getting hit. Because he pitches the ball at the right spot and then he brings it into a right-hander. Now, the batter, most of the time he sets them up so beautifully. We have seen it time and again that he pitches, if you just look at his initial overs, when the ball is new, he is making the batter play, and also he's pitching it pretty close to the bat, or rather the off stump, or rather that particular line which he bowls, which makes a batter play at it. It's very easy to leave all these deliveries if you are not bowling where you ought to bowl. That's his accuracy that makes him so difficult to face, because you never know from the same action which ball is coming in. You can't just afford to just allow it to just go like that. You will have to still see it. And also still he attacks the stumps. Now in Australia, where we know that they bounce it a little more, that means it's very important for you to pitch closer to the wickets. That means you're also taking a chance that it could be turned into a half volley. It could be a Yorker can go wrong and it can become a full toss. But what he does is, if he pitches it a little, back of the, length, then the chances of him getting an LBW is very difficult, because the ball is likely to miss the stumps. So what he does is, he bowls from an angle, tries to hit the stumps, and that is why people are always thinking, what is he going to do next? And he delivers 6 different kinds of deliveries. If he wants to, he can do that. But what he's doing these days is he's setting them up so well, and that too in a variety of ways. And he's aided hugely by the slip cordon and also, of course, Rishabh. Rishabh is doing a fantastic job behind the stumps, and that is what is making Bumrah so difficult to face. But unfortunately, he cannot just do the job every single time. I mean, he needs support. And that is where, if you just look at, in contrast, I'm saying, look at where Bumrah is and where the rest of the guys are. That is what makes India a weak bowling team. And this has been exposed so often. It's like, and to make matters worse, our batters are not doing well. So when you put things into perspective, Bumrah stands out in that crowd, because your top order fails more often. Your bowlers are not among the wickets, be it at home or now in Australia. But the point is, the bowlers are doing a decent job because they still don't have the experience of the Australian lineup. Look at the fast bowling attack which Australia has. So Indians are inexperienced in comparison. The spinners are more experienced, but then of course they are not I mean, the wickets are not helping. In all this, Bumrah stands out, and that is why he is trying to make things happen. He doesn't wait for things to happen. I think Siraj and some others are waiting to get a wicket. Bumrah doesn't do that. Bumrah knows what he's doing, and that is why he's so special. And the world has taken note of him. He is world's #1 bowler across different formats. Give it to him. He has earned his place, and he really deserves to be where he is.